Elder Kayode Oso, let's come back to the APC. How do you see the APC at the moment in Ekiti State? Is it in factions as a result of 2026?
You see, what is missing in the APC Ekiti State is democratic norms. And it didn't start now. Why I came to Ekiti politics in 2018, mid-2018, it was here for the first time that I had, whoever they see for SMS, would be the chairman, would be the House of Assembly member, would be the councillor. And it was so. In the last chairmanship election, the one that brought the present chairman. So I had a friend, he's late now, from Aramoko, who wanted to contest for chairman. He had even bought the form. So we now went to meet late Paulo Motosho, who was the chairman of the party then. So the Motosho told me that the chairmanship slot was reserved for Mr. Governor.
To choose anyone he preferred.
That they can only choose another person if Mr. Governor did not have interest in whoever become chairman in that local government. So it's as terrible as that. It's as bad as that. So in the scheme of political arrangement in Ekiti, the people are not there. So in one of our meetings, they told me that we are practicing guided democracy in Ekiti. So they are guiding that democracy. So who is guiding the democracy? Who are they guiding it for? So we are running politics of exclusivity.
Within the APC?
Within the APC. You are not loyal. Kinsharawa. Those are the common language there. So whatever selection or election style you see being used in APC, it's just to fulfill all righteousness. So people are being handpicked. There is nothing like election in APC. Even among who become the party executive in the world, in the local government, or in the state, they will write names and they will say, okay, come and farm. These are the people we've selected. So that is why we're having people that shouldn't even be in politics as leaders in Ekiti.
Today, talking about the APC, who would you say is in charge of the structure?
You see, I've heard that severally. You know, when they talk of structure, they are talking of personality, nothing like structure. When Dr. John Kayode Oso came in 2018, he was funding the then party executive. So the party executive that were in place in 2018 were loyal to him because he was sending them money. You understand? So as of today, when the baton was given to Bao, there was a division. And don't forget, there are a lot of PDP that are appointees in today's government.
Okay.
So the present governor is also trying to create his own followership.
Okay.
Because of his financial muscle. So there is no structure. They follow leaders. And now that Fayemi is no more in power, majority of his followers are outside this government. They are angry because this present government does not patronize them. But let me ask you, in a single party, if there is crisis, and at the end of that crisis, someone emerge as the party flag bearer, does it not make sense if those crises died after the resolution. But I can tell you, because they see you don't align with them, then statement like Koloya, you are not part of us, become weapon of segregation, weapon of denial, so that they will benefit in the government they voted for. In the government they were assaulted during the election. In the government they were abused. In the government they were called names. But without those people who fought hard for this present government emergence, would there be anything to share? But that is the sad story in the Ekiti APC. It is so sad to the extent that they don't even want to hear anything JKF in this government. Notwithstanding the orchestrated show you see in public places. It's as sad as that.
Yeah, I asked you the other time, do you think JKF is still with his successor in terms of endorsement?
He has said that openly. And I think I answered you that if Dr. John Kayode Fayemi is going to the north, he will tell you, meet me in the south. So that public endorsement may mean so many things until we see it happening. So let's wait until the primary, when we now see the hands of Dr. John Kayode Fayemi in the Biodun camp.
When you think about the power brokers in the APC in Ekiti State today, where do you think is the place of Engineer Kayode Ojo?
You see, we are so unfortunate to have the kind of people who parade themselves as leaders in the APC in Ekiti as leaders. I will remind you what Professor Adeniran said when Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo emerged as AD candidate then. He said, Ekiti, it's like a new baby. That when you now give a new baby to a child to nurture, that the child will either hit the head of that new baby on the ground or suffocate that child to death. What is the legacy of Chief Adeniyi Adebayo in Ekiti today? So that was where we missed it. The foundation of APC leadership in Ekiti was not properly laid. A new baby was given to a child to nurture. And that is why true democracy is missing in Ekiti. You know, Asiwaju, that is the president of Nigeria today, you could point to 3, 4, 5 of his investment in Lagos. Can we point to any of the past governors' investment in Ekiti? Personal investment in Ekiti, where people can earn their living. Unless they invest through proceeds. You understand? Because there is nothing we can trace to them. But we know people are smart. They may have investment through proceeds to avoid being poor because we know what they earn per month. But Asiwaju stand out. Most of his investments are in Lagos, known to people. So at Adibe we have someone like Asiwaju to pioneer political leadership in Ekiti. Ekiti will not be struggling among other states today. Our role will not be in a terrible state. So when I said this, the response is that that is a federal government road. Where are the roads constructed by the state government as alternative route to all those federal roads? None. From Aramoko to Ilesha, since 1999, Ekiti state government doesn't deem it fit to have alternative route to that access. Ditto Akure, ditto Omuano, ditto Kogi. Ditto Ikere Akure here. So, had they been the state government has been up and doing, when the federal government rules are bad, then we have alternative. Because they can't maintain the federal government rules, and we don't have alternative. So that is why all our rules are in a terrible state. So we are so unfortunate with the people that pioneer political leadership in Ekiti. And now they are now handing Ekiti as a baton to whoever they wish. It will cease.
People of the fountain.